A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 60 yards. And the Vikings need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
Off play action, Fields. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down, Fields. He'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equanimeous St. Brown. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Got an open man, it's Pringle. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. He's at the 50. 30, the 20. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. To throw is Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the interception, Cousins. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Play fake. Cousins. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Back to throw here. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. From the red zone now, Cousins. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Matthew Adams. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They go play action. Cousins. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson 69 yards. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Back to throw, Fields. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fields throwing again. And he finds Montgomery complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's Fields. Montgomery, another target and catch. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields being chased out left. He'll get that complete to Khalil Herbert, and he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. To the air again, Fields. Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Santos with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just...
He's got a man complete. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Vikings. K.J. Osborne in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings would extend their lead here just before halftime. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Bears 14.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. A final shot before the break. Fields. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. This is caught. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Here's Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. Joseph on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Fields throw here into the hands of Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Now Fields. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Fields. Man open, here is Jones. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throwing again is Fields. Touchdown, Bears! That one in is St. Brown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3/4 of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Osborne. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Back to the ground, Cook. 112 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Now Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. K.J. Osborne. his second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. So this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Fields on first down. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped him.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
2nd and 10. Fields again. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown. Chase Claypool. 41 yards. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Trying to run it in with Montgomery. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Cousins now to throw on first down. It's complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. A first down throw for Cousins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 13-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On play action, Cousins. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Cook will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. This one now, Charles, you'd have to think all but over.
I would agree with that because this offensive line, they've been physical from the first snap of the game, and it's taken a toll on this defense, and it was never more evident than on that play right there. They continue to move the line of scrimmage forward, and they open up enough space there to get their guy into the end zone.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. On play action, Fields. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own